is in life, the faster a car moves, the higher attention it demands from the driver. Wait and let me explain to you, because maybe that is why your life is actually moving slow, right? Yes, so this is it. A car speed is calculated by kilometer per hour. So in this case, if a car is moving like, let's say, 20 kilometer per hour, which means that that driver who is driving that car of 20 kilometer per hour will get a chance to actually look around, probably pick something from the dashboard, try to plug your phone, reply your text messages or something like that within that 20 kilometer per hour, because the car is not moving as like that very fast that you will need to fix your eyes straight up on the wheel. You can actually quickly check and do something, have a conversation with the one sitting, next to you, or the one sitting in the front seat, and still be able to move. But in a case where the car is moving maybe from 50, 60, 70 kilometer per hour, in that case, it's not everything that the driver can do. Now, the little thing the driver can do is to plug the phone, probably be talking a little bit slightly with the one sitting front side without even looking directly to the person's face. And also, the driver can also, check something if there is something on it, or the armrest or something. You can quickly check something and fix your eye back on the road. But the situation whereby the car is going above 100 kilometer per hour, 120, 150, in that case, the car is moving with speed as possible. And with that time, the driver cannot actually reply text message, and the driver cannot also be having serious conversation with the person sitting next, or the person sitting on the front seat, because if you lose focus, you are going to crash the car. This same thing applies in your life. The reason why you are having time to actually think about what people are telling you, you're having time to actually analyze what somebody said about you, to react to what people are saying to you, is because your life is not moving as fast as possible. So you can easily get distracted to give attention to other things. Think of it. We see a lot of billionaires being dragged all over the internet, all over and all over again, whether being them being fraud, their money, this and that. Have you ever seen any billionaire with a camera in front of them, which is actually explaining their situation to someone? It is just because they are too busy to do that. That is what you should understand. They are too busy to do that. So if your life is moving slow, that is when you get a chance or give attention to some of these things that is going to distract you. That is when you have the time. You know when somebody's relationship is having issue. You know when somebody is pregnant. You know when somebody's boyfriend is treating them badly, and those kind of things. It means that your life is actually moving slow. If your life is moving fast, or if you are living your life on a faster pace, that way you will not even get the time to actually check what is happening with someone, what somebody is thinking about you, what somebody is saying about you, or what people are actually assuming about you. It is only you are only focusing on improvement. You understand? You are only focusing on improvement. So that's what I want you to understand from this particular video. I want to make this video without a setup or something, because I just feel like making this video. If I decide that I'm waiting to do my proper setup, I will not really or script this particular thing. I wouldn't be able to talk it as how I want to talk to you. This is actually a conversation. And then I'm hoping that you watch this video to the very end, because I am going to let you understand certain things about life in this video, and then things you need to do to become successful. So without me wasting much time, if this is your first time seeing me, this is your creator is Mark and the University of Success. Do what to subscribe to this channel. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section if you agree with me what I'm saying. But if you don't agree with me too, just let me know. Now let's quickly get back to the video. So like I was saying, in order for you to move fast in life, you need focus. And without focus, it's the only way you can focus is to avoid distraction. What is distraction? Distraction is anything that is not actually going to make you to be able to go straight to where you are going to, but it will either waste your time, your energy, your money, and those kind of things. You understand? And one of the things is chasing things that does not align where you want to get to. For instance, you want to create content. So chasing things that does not align with the journey of content creation you want to chase is actually a waste of time, and then a distraction. It can either be you scrolling without looking for idea. Maybe it's different from it if you are scrolling to look for an idea to work on, or you are looking for something to, yeah. But scrolling without, if it's not being intentionally, it's actually one of the ways of distraction. Aside that one too, a lot of things can distract you. You understand? A lot of things can distract you. It can be humanizing. It can be anything at all. Once that thing does not align with where you want to get to, then it means that thing is actually going to distract you. That is what I'm trying to say. So now, this is how you are going to do it. You need to make sure that you are actually doing only the things that align with where you want to get to. That is what focus means. Focus is not actually being able to sit 2 hours without getting distracted. Focus. No, it is actually being able to live your life without caring about other people's life. Why do you have to worry when somebody has bought a car, saying that the person did not tell you? Why do you have to worry because somebody has traveled and the person is your friend? The person couldn't tell you that they are traveling. Why do you have to worry that the person has actually made a step in their life, have gone to school or something, without them discussing with you? So you see that you have a problem with it. You should not be, if you are actually moving at a faster pace with your life. You should not have a problem with that. If you're moving at a faster pace with your own life, then what do you have to do? You do not also need approval from anybody, like the way they did not seek approval from you in order to go forward. They did not seek approval from you. You don't also need approval from them to be able to go forward. You can also sit down quietly, build quietly, and move to wherever you want to get to. If it's a digital skill you want to learn, go straight to that digital skills. AI is even making it easier now. You can even head to AI, tell AI that this and this and this is the digital skill I want to learn. I have no money, no this, no budget, this. How do I go about it? AI is going to give you step by step roadmap how you can actually achieve that. It's a business you want to start. AI is going to help you do that. Open Cloud AI, ChatGPT, they are there to do that. It is because you are looking for the wrong information. You can be able to stay online to watch other two celebrities arguing, other two celebrities doing back and forth with each other, forgetting that that also is a way of generating income for those people that you are watching their argument. Because as you're watching their argument, their views are increasing, their engagements are increasing. That is what's making them most of the money that they are using to even flex on you. But you have forgotten that instead of you to look for information that will help you and wherever you want to get, if it's a digital skill, you are watching something about that digital skill you want to learn. If it is anything at all, you are doing that very thing. You are not doing that, but instead you are giving the attention to them to watch their argument. I am not saying that do not follow the people you love. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is that put yourself first. Put yourself first in everything that you are doing. Know that when you have self-development, anything at all can come. So this is what I'm leaving for you. You need to take your life as serious as possible, as very serious as possible, so that you will not be a car that was moving at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour and you will not be waving people, you will not be greeting people, you will not be seeing anybody you know in the area. They say, please, how are you? I'm fine. That is slow movement and distraction. So now, if you know that the kind of life you are living, you have this flexibility of checking up on friends, talking to people, being able to call your friend to say gist, and then you guys talk about things that are necessary, inviting friends over to talk about girls, to play games. If that is the kind of life you are living, then you should know that your car is moving at 20 kilometers per hour. But if at that time that you only have few time to scroll, you have some few time to, chat with friends and talk with friends and other stuff, then you should know that your car is also moving around 50 to 70 kilometers per hour. But if you have stayed logged in on one particular digital skill or one particular goal, if it's a business, whatever thing you want to do, and every single day feels slow, feels down, and feels bored because you are putting in the work, because you are working out to get your body in shape, because you are eating healthy to get your health in shape, then you are the people moving above 100 kilometers per hour. What I am saying is not telling you to rush in life. That is not what I'm saying. Life is not actually a rush. That is not what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is that you have to focus, and when you focus, it doesn't mean that your life is actually going to speed up. It means that in real life you are going to feel like your life is actually slow because there's no engagement, there's nothing. But that is actually fast development behind closed doors and within you. This your creator is Mark and University of Success. This video is very helpful. Just tell me what you have learned from this video in the comment section. Make sure you share this video to somebody who needs it, and then subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.